Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to a different part of my house. Very echoey, but I need a proper desk space to do this video. Because today, what we are going to be talking about is, I'm going to show you guys a little look at my vinyl collection. The vinyls that I've collected over the past two and a half years. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm just going to quickly run through them because I don't feel like spending a paragraph explaining each vinyl and what each vinyl means to me. So each vinyl is going to get a short and quick description of my thoughts on it or why I've got them. I'm just going to choose what I'm going to say, but it's going to be short. So let's have this quick look at my vinyl collection. Voila! All of my vinyls. Shall we begin? Let's Dance, David Bowie. Good vinyl. I've only listened to it once. It was one of my parents' old ones. Pretty good vinyl. Imagine Dragons, Night Visions. Great, fantastic cover art. It's a great album. It would be nice if they made a vinyl of the deluxe editions. There's a lot of songs in there that I would like on vinyl, but still worth the buy. Smoke and Mirrors, Imagine Dragons' second album. Not as good as the first and not as good as the third, but the second album by Imagine Dragons is definitely also worth the buy. This is a vinyl I really forgot about. It actually is my first vinyl, even though in one of my previous videos I said Jazz was my first vinyl. Jazz was the first vinyl that I bought. This is the vinyl that I was ever given by an ex-girlfriend, actually. Let's keep that out of there. Stranger Things Volume 2. Don't have Volume 1. Kind of drives me mostly insane that I only have Volume 2 and not Volume 1. But look, the music on both of them is pretty similar, so I'm happy just with Volume 1. And the art is definitely something to die for. Kill Bill Volume 1. It also kills me that I don't have Volume 2, but I've only seen Volume 2 in the shops once. And look, I actually, not gonna lie, I've had this for over a year and I've not listened to it yet. But I do want to. I need to watch the movies again. That'll probably get me into it. Star Wars, the original Star Wars, as in Star Wars A New Hope. This is the soundtrack to that, really cool. We got Darth Vader on the back over here. Really cool just to listen to the old stuff. Speaking of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. This is by our old friend Fergus. He gave it to me for my 18th birthday. It is such a good vinyl. I love it to bits. It's one of my favorites. And it is one of my favorite scored Star Wars movies. Seriously, Rey's theme is just, you can't beat it. And it has the holographic TIE Fighter, Millennium Falcon, so when you put a light on it or something in a certain way when the vinyl's spinning, it makes a hologram of a spaceship. This is the future, everybody. Next vinyl, we have Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. What a brilliant vinyl. I reckon it's her best album. Amy Winehouse has a beautiful voice. This vinyl's got things like Rehab, Me and Mr. Jones, and Back to Black on there. It is definitely worth the buy. Give it a listen. I'm also kind of just guessing what half of these vinyls are because the way I have them, they are face down right now. So I'm just seeing the back and just quickly picking them up and guessing what they are. Here we've got Bruno Mars's Unorthodox Jukebox. Me and Trevor listened to this back in the Bali days when we went to Bali. Check out the Bali vlog if you haven't seen that yet. Seriously, some great songs. Really takes me back to Bali. Kind of gets you in those field trains sometimes. Bruno Mars is a legend and I'd love to get his other 2 studio albums. Beatles, Abbey Road. I've been there, insert picture. Also check out the London vlog. Man, I am so good at plugging my own videos. I'm fantastic. Seriously good album, listened to it a few times. Really rate it. My first ever Beatles vinyl that I got is the Abbey Road one. It's kind of a must for a vinyl collector. Abbey Road, it's an essential. It's an essential. David Bowie, the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars. I always forget about that part. It's cool, very good album. I listened to it once or twice. Got some zingers on there. Starman and Ziggy Stardust are both on here. So those 2 songs alone are a big enough reason to get this album. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. I have not listened to this vinyl yet, I'm not gonna lie. My girlfriend bought it for me. I have still to listen to it, but I really want to. I just haven't had time, and then I keep getting all these Queen vinyls and David Bowie vinyls, and I'm like, next time I listen to a vinyl, I will listen to this. I really want to listen to it, and it's cool, it's a double feature. Because Sgt. Pepper's is such a out there album, it's got 2 different vinyls in there. One for the actual released album, and then another vinyl is the different versions of the songs because they're so funky and out there. Each song has like 3 or 4 different renditions of that song. So that is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. This one is a good one. Broadchurch, the original soundtrack. Pretty sure this came out after season 2. I don't think they've got one for season 3. Maybe they do. But this is the music from season 1 and 2 of Broadchurch. Real good feel music. Also kind of good study music, you know? It's slow, steady, builds up. Also brought to me by Nicole, actually. And it's cool, and I love Broadchurch and everything about Broadchurch and David Tennant and Olivia Colman. I just love it. So sweet. The third vinyl brought to me by Nicole is another good one. Doctor Who, A Christmas Carol. I love the music to this. Abigail's song at the end is just fantastic. I really rate it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Awesome Doctor Who Christmas special. Never liked it when it came out, but a few years afterwards gave it a rewatch and I absolutely loved it. So be sure to check out this one. It's a zinger. This one, I was looking for this for a long time, and I bought it when I was in London recently. Be sure to check out my London vlog. Pretty sure I already plugged that video, but La La Land is one of my favorite movies of 2016. I kind of count it as 2017 since I saw it at the start of 2017. But I finally got the music to it on vinyl. I love it. It has some fantastic numbers in there. Some really, really cool stuff. I love it. Genuinely, words don't describe how much I love La La Land and this vinyl. I spent literally over a year looking for this vinyl, and now I finally got it. So cool. Here we have Glitterbug by the Wombats. I'm a recent-ish Wombats fan. I've been into them for about a year, but slowly my love for them has built up more and more to the point where now I bought one of their vinyls. I actually bought this after their new album came out. This is my favorite one of their albums, so I figured I'd get this one in case I can't find it again because the new one has just come out and it's probably going to be pretty easy to find. But yeah, definitely check out the Wombats. I know I plugged them in one of my other videos about my beard, which you should check out that video, by the way. I have a beard in it. This video is getting out of hand. Check that out. It is a great album. Seriously would recommend. Any Wombats album is good stuff. It's upbeat, it's fun. This album's got one or two songs in it that you kind of feel a little bit more, and so maybe that's worth checking out. Next I've got is the album that actually encouraged me to make this video. Heroes, David Bowie. I've been looking for this album for years. Heroes is one of my favorite songs of all time. David Bowie is great. It's my third and final David Bowie album that I own. I want to get more for sure, but this is the extent of what I've got. It's so good. So that is we're about halfway there. This is kind of way more exhausting than it should be. And it's also going to be a bit of a pain to edit, but hey, what else am I going to do with my life, alright? So now we only really have one artist left on the agenda. That artist is Queen. I love Queen. I love all their albums. There's not really an album that I don't like. I still have 2 to listen to, but I've listened to most of their songs religiously 1,000 times. And over 2.5 years, I've almost listened to all of them. I potentially could have listened to all of them, just I haven't actually focused and listened to every single song yet. But I have listened to most, and I also own every single Queen vinyl. So I can check that off of my New Year's resolutions, bucket list thing to do in 2018. Be sure to check out that video. It is going to tell you about all the things I plan on doing in 2018, things I plan on doing with my life. So let's tick that one off, everybody. Hallelujah. So I'm just going to say I love Queen. This is going to be a very short, quick sticks version of what I think of each vinyl. Queen, not the greatest, but still got some really good ones on there. Queen 2, an improvement from the first vinyl, and it has March of the Black Queen on there, and I adore that song. Sheer Heart Attack is really what got the band famous. Killer Queen is on there. Obviously, Seven Seas of Rye got them famous, but this got them that international recognition, and you can really see why. A Night at the Opera is one of my favorite albums of all time, possibly my favorite album of all time. It's got things like Bohemian Rhapsody on there, God Save the Queen, I'm in Love with My Car, You're My Best Friends, Death on Two Legs, and a favourite of mine, 39. That is a very underrated Queen song, and in a live album, which I'll show you in a second, Mercury and May do a brilliant duet of it, and you should definitely listen to that. Queen, A Day at the Races, another good album, not as good as A Night at the Opera in my opinion, but has got some absolute zingers on there. It's got like Somebody to Love on there, so that's worth it. News of the World! Here we've got We Are the Champions, and We Will Rock You. Some really good party anthems, so definitely worth a listen. The first album that I bought, Jazz! I love this album. It is my second favourite, maybe even my favourite Queen album, in tough competition there with A Night at the Opera, Bicycle Race, Flat Bottom Girls, Don't Stop Me Now. They're all on there, as well as some absolute other bangers. Here's the live album I was talking about. It's one of my dad's old ones. It's called Queen Live Killers. It's really good, my favourite one of their live shows. Wembley's pretty good, but this one is... something about this one I really dig. Queen, The Game. Another one bites the dust. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Play the Game, Save Me. They're all on here, making it a really good album. I've only listened to it once because I only got it recently, but definitely check that out. Here is one of the ones that I have not yet listened to. This is Flash Gordon. It's my granddad's old vinyl, actually, and so the reason I haven't listened to it yet is because, you know, it's Flash. It's just a bunch of laser noises. It's going to be a hard listen, but I do plan on listening to it for sure. Hot Space is the second album I haven't listened to. I've listened to most of the songs on there. I've heard it's not too great, but it does have Under Pressure on there, where they combine with David Bowie, so that kind of makes me want to listen to it a little bit more. Queen the Works, my dad's old album. Great album. I've actually only listened to it a small amount of time. Radio Gaga and I Want to Break Free, they are on there. If you buy the new released version, you actually get the Queen Christmas song, the Queen Christmas song on there. Thank God It's Christmas. So I kind of want that, but also don't want to spend the money. I've never actually seen it in stores, So right now I'm just happy with my dad's old version of it. Queen, A Kind of Magic. Great album, one of the best. Enough said. Queen the Miracle, for me, an underrated album. I only listened to it once or twice. Really dig it. It's hard when you have this many vinyls to listen to them more than once or twice. Even the song The Miracle I think is underrated. I really dig that song. Queen, Innuendo, one of my favorite Queen albums. I think I've said that. I think I've said that about all of them actually. But this one really is. I really dig this album. Innuendo is one of my favorite Queen songs. I also love These Are the Days of Our Lives. And The Show Must Go On is an absolute upbeat banger to listen to when things just don't seem to be going your way and you have a performance to do. Or just anything bad in general and you just need to continue with it. The last Queen album, also one of my favorites, as you could probably guess. The Miracle. What a great album. Look at that artwork. The three of them looking at Freddie. Oh, it really is something else. I dig it. I adore it. Some great songs on there, and it really is a good, sad ending to Freddie's era. Speaking of Freddie, I went to his house. You can see that and more at my London vlog, which I'm going to plug for the third time. Guys, that is that. That is my complete vinyl collection as of February, let's just say end of February 2018. It's been about 2 years and 3 months since I started collecting them, so I think I've been off to a cracking start, and the fact I finished my Queen collection in that time has really made me happy. Also, Last Jedi, you better make your way onto vinyl soon because I want you to. I'm a big soundtrack fan if you can't tell from the few soundtracks I've got in there. I genuinely love my vinyls. I adore them, and I have way more than I thought I would get in this time. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I don't know if this is a video to entertain you, so I tried to keep it a bit upbeat. But I don't know if it will. Should I just quit YouTube now? I don't know. Why don't you let me know in the comments below? And if you do want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe and like this video so I know the kind of thing that you're into. Who knows, maybe this video will be a hit and it will go viral. I mean, I don't think so. Bottom line is the video's over, guys. I'm surprised you haven't clicked away by now. I finished showing you my vinyls about 30 seconds ago. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. That will be my Italian vlog. Let's go to Italy, boys! Yoo! I'm home alone for 10 days. I can be as loud as I want. Italy! Italy's great! Seriously, why are you still here? Leave the video. Get out of here! Subscribe! Be sure to watch any more of my videos! Watch my London vlog! I know you want to. I plugged it enough in this video, so I know you do want to watch it at this point. Just so you can see what all the fuss is about. I'm actually gonna end it now. Bye, guys. I'm gonna get some lunch.